The Duke and Duchess of Sussex have opened up about family time in lockdown, giving the public a small glimpse into their new life with son Archie.
We were both there for his first steps, his first run, his first fall, his first everything.
And it's just fantastic because I think in so many ways we are fortunate to be able to have this time to watch him grow. And in the absence of COVID, we would be traveling and working more externally and would miss a lot of those moments.
Nine Honey's royal commentator Nat Oliveri joins us now. Natalie, good to see you. The pair spoke, we saw them there with Nobel Prize winner Malala Yousafzai. What was discussed?
Hi David, hi Sylvia. Yeah, it was a really lovely chat there from Meghan and Harry, very open about baby Archie as we just saw, talking all about seeing his first steps, his first runs, all those firsts that the couple said they were so privileged to be home for during the coronavirus pandemic. But the point of that video call with Malala Yousafzai from their LA home was for International Day of the Girl and Women's Education. And in that video call, Prince Harry admitted to taking his own schooling for granted, admitting that his school experience was amazing, but at the time he didn't really see it that way. Prince Harry went to Eton, he went to Sandhurst, he went to Ludgrove, and all these very exclusive schools, and of course had one of the most incredible experiences in the world. And Meghan admitted to loving university, and she said that she was very, very grateful that she had access to all these books. But everyone is focusing, of course, on their comments about baby Archie because they're so private with him, really. So it was really lovely to see.
They've made a couple of appearances over the weekend. Meghan Markle also saying that she was the most trolled person in the world last year. Let's just take a look at that.
8 months of that, I wasn't even visible. I was on maternity leave or with a baby. But what was able to just be manufactured and churned out, it's almost unsurvivable.
Nat, stressful, unsurvivable. What's been the reaction to this statement from Meghan?
Well, Meghan was speaking with a group of American teenagers for their podcast Teenager Therapy, and Harry was also involved there. It was the focus was on mental health. Meghan said she was the most trolled women in the world in 2019, but she actually got that wrong. She was told she was the most trolled person, but in fact it was actually Adele, the British singer, followed by a reality TV star, Gemma Collins. They were actually ahead of Meghan. But regardless of where Meghan was placed in that survey, she said that the negativity was constant, that it was very damaging to her mental health, especially when she wasn't able to hit back at all those incorrect things people were saying about her. Now, she says it was nearly unsurvivable, which is quite a huge thing for her to say. She also opened up about her interview in October last year during the South Africa Royal Tour, which was to be Harry and Meghan's very last. And Meghan tearfully said she, hadn't been asked whether she was okay. And at that point, Meghan said she was very tired, she was very exhausted, and she was having to run back and forth between royal engagements, having to breastfeed baby Archie, who was just 4 months old at the time. Now, in that podcast, Meghan also revealed that she writes in a journal every day, which she says is a powerful tool that helps her cope. Prince Harry also revealed that he's taken up meditation as a way of dealing with his own mental health issues. So really, really frank comments there from Harry and Meghan.
All right, now let's move on, because the Queen has stopped Prince Andrew postcards from being sold to tourists. I guess we can figure out why, right?
Yeah, not a huge surprise here, but this is at the Balmoral Castle gift shop, which has only just reopened to tourists after Her Majesty left Balmoral to return to Windsor Castle. Now, Prince Andrew stepped down from all public duties in November last year in the wake of his disastrous interview with the BBC, where he was quizzed about his links to Jeffrey Epstein. Since then, he's not appeared in any other official royal engagements. He was even absent from the wedding photographs of his daughter, Princess Beatrice, when she married in July. Now, the gift shop says that the Prince Andrew postcards have been removed, that none are being made anymore, basically. So the only ones you can get are of the Queen's other children, Prince Charles, Princess Anne and Prince Edward, and of course all the other royals. But so far, Prince Andrew apparently is in the naughty corner, according to a source at
Erase it from history, it's like it never happened.
He's being airbrushed out of the family, isn't he?
That's right.
Prince Harry, meantime, is apparently gearing up for a tough talk with the Queen. What do we know about this?
Yeah, so palace officials are said to be preparing for Prince Harry's return to the UK in the coming months. They're said to be prepping Frogmore Cottage, which of course is Prince Harry and Meghan's official residence in the UK. But so far there's no talk of Meghan or baby Archie actually joining Prince Harry for this visit. Now, it's said to revolve around the Queen, who wants to have a stern talk with her grandson, said to be over his recent comments about the US election with Meghan, where they both encouraged voters to get out there and basically vote Donald Trump out, something they would never have been able to say as working royals. Prince Harry's visa is also said to be one of the topics of discussion, but regardless of when this will happen, Prince Harry will most likely have to quarantine on his return to the UK, and everyone's very keen to know what's going to happen after these talks. And also it's most likely going to focus on Harry and Meghan's exit from the royal family, because of course they've got a 12-month transition period which ends in March.
I wonder how tough this is going to be, because she's notoriously has a soft spot for Harry, doesn't she?
She of course does.
All right, Nat, good to see you. For more royal news, head to 9honey.com.au.